all the way from Madhya Pradesh.
Yeah.
It's wonderful to see Mave's support. So, what do you feel whenever you come back and participate in such wonderful events and celebrating Women Entrepreneurs Day? How does it feel to you, and what importance does it stand for you?
Let me tell you. Ubuntu is very close to my heart because I have seen Ratnaprabha ma'am from her chief secretary days, her passion, and she is one person who's a doer. So, she's just not talking about it from a chief secretary to what she does, because we know as Mave founder for 25 years how much of work it needs. So, when we see the passion in Ratnaprabha ma'am, what she's doing for Ubuntu, and what is Ubuntu at the end of the day? Ubuntu is a consortium of all associations of women entrepreneurs of India. So, in effect, if she's doing something for Mave, no? Right? And then there's a famous saying, collective we stand, divided we fall. So why will I not come all the way from Madhya Pradesh to support Ubuntu? Ubuntu is us and we are Ubuntu. And see, it's the quality of programs. We learn from each other. I'm so happy. Ratnaprabha ma'am comes all the way for all Mave events. She's there for us for any time, anything we need, visas, this, that. So it just becomes our duty that our members have booked stalls, they are here. So, and it's a synergy. We are working for a common cause. And yes, Mave has a lot of focus on marketing and securing international markets. So what happens when we reach out? There are so many more Ubuntu members, I think, who participate than Mave members. Right?
It's a win-win situation for all of you.
It's a win-win.
All of us.
All of us. All of us.
So coming back to the women empowerment through these events, in what way do you think celebrating these events empowers the women entrepreneurs?
Oh, very great, very great. My mother used to say always that if a child doesn't cry, the mother is also not going to feed milk to the child. Okay, you have to cry. You have to have your voice heard. And these are the celebrations, these are the entrepreneurship days and conferences where we make our voices heard. We get the policy makers, international, national, government, private sector, public sector, everyone. You saw how many dignitaries were there. So when they listen to us and they know what our need is, then only there is going to be action. Then only an ecosystem is going to be created. Then policies are going to be created. And after policies are created, how do we utilize them? How do we see where it's falling or where it's strengthening? So this is what we can do collectively on events like this.
You have come a long way from having events within your state to crossing the borders and now going global. Yeah. In what way do you see your graph going, and how are you hand-holding the people, the women entrepreneurs along with you?
You know what, I would just like to sum it up with my experience this morning. When I walked in this morning, and it touches my heart, there were so many women who just came and said, "Hi Archana, how are you?" I didn't even remember that they'd come for my event. And each one said how much we have benefited from your event. Now, that is something which is a takeaway from me. My family once was, "What do you get? Why do you work so hard? You're up all night, you're doing this, I'm sacrificing my work." It is because if I reach out to 200 women entrepreneurs, and even if 20 benefit out of it, it's great. And going global is the need for today. And when I say business beyond borders, which is our international and national event, I say it's business beyond borders even state-wise. I'm coming to Karnataka. Karnataka will sell in Kashmir. Kashmir will sell in Goa. Bengal will sell in Madhya Pradesh. So borders within India crossing and borders internationally. We have to prepare ourselves. We have to have readiness for global markets. And that's when we are going to excel in our domestic markets.
And technological challenges have always been the biggest challenge for us women.
Yes.
And today, with this digital marketing workshops that have been happening, I guess a lot of them have enhanced their business and overcame their challenges and have broadened their perspectives. So in what way do you think we can add more to that?
Yes, very, very good question. Digital marketing has been going on, and UNSCAP has helped 2,400 women to be trained and done. But you see, that's not then. Today, every day there are new tools coming in. Now look at AI. What has AI done to the world? But AI can be destructive, AI can be constructive. How is AI going to help the nano and micro women entrepreneurs to grow their businesses. That is now what we need to focus on. Which are the right tools, which are the right apps. So on 6th and 7th December, Business Beyond Borders, the international conference in Bhopal that Mave is organizing, we have entire sessions and workshops dedicated to this, where people from the audience will be actually interacting on the screen about their businesses, of how AI can help their businesses to grow. So positively, AI is the next step for helping your businesses grow in technology.
Coming back to the Ubuntu Consortium's thought of we grow together, and how do you add all the women coming together and all the technologies or the support system that comes along with us? How can we enhance all of it put together and be collaborative than being competitive?
See, we have to be collaborative. Competitiveness is also essential. Today there are so many stalls over here that we are looking at, right? So there's someone selling saris and there's another one person selling saris. Why are her saris selling more than me? When we look at the competition, we learn. So it becomes collaborative. Everything that we do, competition is essential to know where you stand, where your product stands, where your business stands. And we must, these exhibitions, these conferences, these marketing techniques are a via media for actually growing your business. So there's nothing bad about being competitive.
Wow. I think I like this approach of it. So what is the message you want to leave our audience with today after this wonderful a full day session?
Together we grow. And remember that. Remember that in whatever we do. Take as many people as you can, whether it is even the housemaid who's working for you or a woman who's working with your shop, in your factory. Be very, very sensitive to their needs. You are here because of them. Let's not forget our HR, our workforces, whether at home, whether in the... Because together we grow even applies to the people who work with us as our teams.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Archana.
That